How'd that feel?
So you got to see my morning routine. I've been really enjoying having chicken and oats, and I did mix them one time and I was posted on my Snapchat, like, if you haven't tried this, you need to try it. And it was good, but by the end of it, I was like, I wish I'd had my oats separately. So it is good, but I eat my oats first and then my chicken, or vice versa. I love them both, and then I'll go do my lift. We did back and shoulders today and had a really great lift. And then I kind of just want to talk about heaters in the gym. So I posted about this on Instagram. Obviously it stems from something that happened at the gym, and basically what happened was Brandon and I were working out, and the whole time there are these guys that go there all the time. They were making fun of us and laughing at us to each other and talking about us very loudly, so we heard absolutely everything that they were saying. And you know, when that happens, you have two choices. You can either get mad and angry and, you know, shoot dirty looks at them and play their little game, or you can just choose to not be affected by it, because, you know, that stems from something. You know, people don't just make fun of people. I mean, some people might just to do it, but usually that stems from something, and it could be as simple as ignorance, them just not knowing, for example, in this case, what you're doing. So we were doing partial reps, and you know, they were like making fun of us, like it's because they're not strong enough to do the full rep. When Brandon had just said, hey, let's lower the weight and do some partials, really get the blood flow in that area. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So of course we're over there knowing what we're doing, and basically what I'm trying to say is don't stoop down to their level. If you want people to stop doing that, then instead of focusing on them and how rude they're being or whatever, focus on yourself and focus on being the change that you want to see. I know that sounds so incredibly cliche, it does, but seriously, like, just start being that positive person in your gym. If you see someone that is struggling, or maybe they have a certain form that is going to harm them, maybe offer to help. I actually did that the other day. There was this lady doing sumo squats, and she was almost on her toes. You know, she really was on her toes, and her knees were going like completely over her toes, and I knew that it couldn't be like another way to do it or a different form. It was, she just very obviously didn't know what she was doing and didn't know that it was wrong. And I was actually very nervous to go talk to her. I hate doing that, but I knew that she could injure herself, so I went up to her and I was like, excuse me, ma'am, I'm a personal trainer. Do you mind if I give you a recommendation or a little tip? And she was so open to it. She's like, oh my gosh, not at all. You know, please, whatever you can help me with. And she was so sweet, and I got to show her how to do sumo squats, and she was like, oh my gosh, I feel this in my glutes way better. And she was like, I really just want the round butt, you know, and we got to like laugh and talk about booties and gave her some more tips. And then I walked away and was like, I feel so good about that. I am so glad that I said something. When it's like, I don't know, I guess I was just like scared to come across as like a jerk who like knows it all or whatever. I know people kind of are not as receptive sometimes. So I was very happy that she was receptive. I was glad that I got the courage to go say something and help her out. But just be that person in your gym that, you know, when the dumbbells are out of order and the 15s are in the 20s, put yours down, put those where they go, and put your 20s, you know, like just little things like that. People will notice it even if you don't think that they're noticing. And, you know, you never know what you might do or say to someone that might inspire them to then do the same, kind of like a chain reaction. So again, super cliche, but be the change that you want to see in your gym, in your home, in your workplace. Start with you and just be the best person that you can be, and just do you, boo. No, really. Just focus on yourself and do the best that you can. So that's going to wrap up this vlog. I am keeping the training footage vlogs kind of shorter, I think. The recipe videos are going really well. I definitely have my salad coming up, quesadillas coming up. What are some other requests? I've gotten turkey chili, like crock pot chili coming up. A few other things. So I'm just so enjoying this whole YouTube thing. I have another series that I'm thinking about doing. It would be basically, I'm thinking about doing a 30-day like challenge for myself, where I post, aside from my training footage, my recipes, and just regular vlogs, I'm thinking of doing another one, because hello, I like to take everything on at once, where it'll be like a 5-minute video or less. Maybe sometimes it would go to 10. I'm not sure what it would turn into, but it would be a daily motivational video. So it would be basically taking you guys through my daily devotional and just kind of going through it with you guys and talking about it, and maybe just offering how I see that applying in my life and how I see it working in my life, and just kind of trying to, I would basically just post it and so that it would be a long playlist of 30 videos, so no matter when you saw it, if it was when it right when it started or 10 years from now, you could have a 30-day video series to watch that would just hopefully be a very positive thing in your life and motivating and just kind of uplifting. And even if you're like in the car, you don't have to look at it. You can just play it and just, you know, hear. I don't know. That's something that's floating around in my mind. So I've been rambling long enough. It's 5 minutes already. Sorry, guys. This natty lighting's pretty good. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you scared me. I'm over here flexing and Brandon's over here. It is a gorgeous day, by the way, guys. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye. We'll see you guys soon.